Hello everyone, it is me, Shrimp Chew, and I'm building a haunted house in The Sims 4 because of the paranormal pack. I promise I built this a little closer to when the pack came out than when this is going up in the channel, but you know. So many videos, so little time. As you can tell, I built this on stream, like the day, over like 2 different days, but when it first came out, and that's why, that's why this video starts with, oh look, we have the layout mostly done, because I forgot to actually hit the record button. That records just the game and not the whole overlay and everything. I do that so often when I do the sim builds on stream, and I'm just like, need to just build more on stream really to like remember, probably, because it's always like within the first like 30 to 60 minutes I go, oh no. Made me feel better about how I took ages debating the layout of this house though, so you know. Because I started out, I was gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna make that like creepy stereotypical house that's, you know, in like the horror movies or games and stuff, that's like that creepy house, like in the corner of the neighborhood that everyone's like, yeah, that's the house that's haunted, or that's the house that creepy so-and-so lives in, or, you know, whatever the case is. I was like, yeah, it's gonna be that house, it's gonna be spooky, it's gonna be haunted, it's gonna be whatever. Yeah, that didn't quite stick. I mean, depending how you want to imagine that kind of house, maybe, but I was getting really excited using all of the paranormal stuff, and I mean, who couldn't? Like, look at that little cow plant in its little, like, terrarium jar thingy-mabob. And that hanging plant is, I'm just excited for so many things. Like, I thought I was excited for that sofa, and then I saw everything else, I was just like, eee, with excitement. But yes, so I basically got caught up using all the new stuff, and then I was like, you know what? No, this is the house where, like, after you've been to the super haunted house in the neighborhood and, you know, got yourself cursed or haunted or, you know, death marked, whatever. This is the house of the person who's very into all of the, like, occult and spooky things and totally knows everything about everything, and you go to them and be like, please help. And that's when they invite you in and take you down to their seance basement. Yes, we have a seance basement. I can't say aunts, but I can seance. Listen, I like really bad puns, and I know that one was bad even for me, but sometimes you gotta work with what you got, you know? You know? You know? But, yeah, I'm just having fun with all the new stuff. Like, we have the living room there. There's just a casual seating area before the stairs, and there's the kitchen, which absolutely goes against any kind of color theme, but oh boy, do I love what I did with the kitchen in this build. It's just a simple little design thing I did, and I was like, why have I never done this sooner? This is amazing. I want to build like 5 billion things like this. And then upstairs is like 3 bedrooms, this nice library study room thing that I'm trying to be oh so creative with the bookshelves in. And, you know, we work with what we can. It's just cozy, a little faded, nice little study desk. It's like this is where they keep all their spooktastical books, or maybe they're non-spooktastical books. Like, maybe it's a bit of both. Like, wait till you see the basement. There's plenty of room downstairs in the basement for the real spooky books, you know? Up here could be like the spooky light books, or yeah, just miscellaneous books, you know? Just because you like spooky stuff doesn't mean, you know, you don't like other things too. And there is a laundry room in the basement. It's like one of the last rooms I built, because I was just like, I had everything. I was like, you know what, yeah, I'll give my Sims a laundry room, because, you know, even when you're dealing with all the spooks and bumps in the night, you still gotta do your laundry. Unless you delete your washing machine and the hampers. And then you don't have to do your laundry, because The Sims is a dream world. Clearly. Oh yeah. I put the tea and coffee things right by the door up from the basement, because in my mind I'm like, so, you know, you've had a nice or not so nice time in your seance basement. You're tired. You can take your choice of some energizing coffee or relaxing tea as needs be the moment you get up into the kitchen. yeah, I put the little pet bowl because I was like, they'll probably have pets. In my mind, like a whole bunch of cats. Didn't place any other pet items other than the pet bowl because I was like, I'm just gonna leave that open. Like, depending on the sim that lives here, could be cats, could be dogs, could be whatever. So you know, you have that option. But yes, it's quite a long kitchen. I set out to make a layout that wasn't the layout I normally do, and on that I definitely succeeded. And I like my little platform stairs. I'm just like, I just want the house to be like quirky. Yes, like the house has its own personality. Never mind the individual who will live in it. You know, this is the thing. This is the floor. I was like, yes, it just looks so good splitting those up. I was like, wait a minute, wait a minute. There's an opportunity here. And then I was like, gotta follow that up with the walls. You know, so it's a very nice black and white kitchen, which you know maybe it's fine. Maybe it's the sort of, I can't really call it neutral, can I? But you know, the not extremely colorful in your face room that's just a vibe. Just do whatevs. It's fine. I don't know. And as you may start noticing, yeah, I kind of put a fireplace in most of the bedrooms and stuff. I was also channeling that like older house style that, you know, there's a fireplace in the bedrooms because what is heating, that kind of vibe. I'm like, this is an old house. It's still got some of those old features. But, you know, it's been lovingly remodeled over the years. So, based on how it is, this is a pretty good family house. Like, there's that main bedroom. There's 2 other bedrooms, one of which is set up for kids. Share a room between 2 of them. You could obviously throw in another single bed into the other bedroom. Like, it's a sizable house, and if you wanted to work things around, like that library could be another bedroom. It's just a nice house. Yeah, with all of the wonderful colors and everything. I just had a lot of fun building this. I had a lot of fun. Like, I like the Paranormal Pack a lot. I don't know how I feel about the career, like, because I enjoy it, but I'm also like, yeah, cool. Do the same thing I do at my house if I don't want super hauntedness, but go to other people's houses. Depends what mood I'm in, you know? Depends what mood you are for playing Sims. But hey, maybe I'm also a little just... I can't even say paranormal out, because listen, I did a video back, like, whenever the pack came out, like the first week, of I made a bunch of my favorite YouTuber Sims, and well, tried to, because oh boy, listen, I'm not the most experienced CAS user, and yeah, if they didn't have very specific accessories or like facial hair, that's the only way Sims looks like Sims when I try to recreate people, apparently, which I'm okay with. Like, some of them turned out decent enough. I tried. Trying's what matters, you know? But the point being, I spent a lot of time recording a lot of footage for that in a haunted house, and I'm just like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll just build for a bit. I don't need gameplay right now. But I appreciate the gameplay that is there when I want to go play it, you know? But, okay, yeah, this basement is a big seance basement. Little cozy corner for, you know, maybe you sip tea with your friendly ghost. Maybe when Gaidry comes over, you're just like, yo, chilling in the basement with a cup of tea, talking. But we all know it's Gaidry. He'll be flirting. He doesn't take too long to get to that point. But, you know, I think it's a nice cozy spot. Also, I'm in love with the brick on the outside. I was just like multiple colors. But yeah, like I said, the bedrooms got their fireplaces. The other bedroom doesn't, but I was also like, I can either fit 2 beds in here, or I can have a fireplace. And I was like, we have enough fire hazards as it is. But again, like, they're not super, like, personalitied rooms. They are just like, here's the beds, here's the basic furniture. Maybe some of it, like, came with the house when they moved in. There's maybe a few little pieces, like, set over by maybe, like, the Sims grandkids that come over, or, you know, whatever the family setup may be. It's, just waiting for people to bring their personality to it, you know? As if that wall doesn't have enough personality, though. Like, The interior design has plenty of personality on its own, and don't worry. Don't worry post that window. I really like that window. And I just picture, like, the Sims kids or grandkids being in that room, being, like, looking at the window at night and just being, like, you know, just like in a movie, whenever, you know, the teenagers or kids have, like, the super amazing, like, dream room. Like, that's what that window feels like in that room. And I am quite okay with that. Plus, the window's just really cool. I love the Realm of Magic windows. I just love Realm of Magic stuff in general. But the windows and the bed, I'm just like, yes. I would like in real life, maybe, perhaps, yes. Listen, I'm a sucker for purple, and I'm a sucker for like anything with moons and stars. Well, I say anything, like I'm a picky little shit, but you know, in general, I'm a sucker. And I gotta throw in some of those old lanterns, you know, give the house its little bit of its old vibes, but throw in some toys and stuff. Gotta keep your Sims being like, yes, we have stuff to do. Fear not. Fear not. You ever just vibe too much with the build music? Yeah, me too. Me too. Oh, you know how I'm raising up those lights a bit just to, like, because I like them, but they're also a bit big and a bit, like, I didn't want them to look like your Sims would just bonk their head off them constantly. Whenever we go up to the ceiling, I go, okay, they're a little too up. Never mind. Oh boy. Like, you'll see, I think. Pretty sure that's recorded. Yeah, I got to the shelving. I was very excited. I do like that shelf with the little plant. That is a shelf with some personality. And I like the, like, cabinet thing. I don't remember the items' names anymore. I'm like, were you the Curios cabinet in it? Was that a thing? Shrug. But I had fun. I put a bunch of the paranormal little collectible-y items in there to be like, yes, this is like an experienced spellcrafting, paranormal hunting, very knowledgeable, collected everything kind of Sim lives here. Or maybe, you know, whole generations, whole family of them, you know, just over the generations have picked up all the stuff and things. And, you know, maybe eventually one of the kids is gonna, like, mess with, like, a cursed, I don't know, eyeball or something because they didn't know. Oh yeah, I spent ages being like, where can I put this fairy gargoyle-y statue? Eventually it gets a place. Eventually. Don't worry, we still use it. Like I said. Oh, and I like the little Horus statues because, like, if I place them either end, maybe they're, like, enchanted to be, like, protective of all the stuff. So, you know, if anything's cursed or, like, no little shits of a paranormal haunting can try to interact with them, use them, you know. I was like, I'm building my protective basement headcanon right here while I'm building. I like the idea of the crystals being a thing, like, from the haunting and the general magic around the lot, like, just magical crystals have started growing in the basement, and they'd, like, maybe, you know, maybe they have some benefit with the spellcrafting side of things. Either way, they're an aesthetic, and I'm here for it. Oh yeah, I continued the black and white thing with the shelves and plates in the kitchen, because I was like, yes, I can do that. I can do that. I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, I'm just throwing in the little extras. Gotta keep that entranceway. Yeah, sentry skeleton in the basement, you bet. Keep the little entranceway all cool. We got a little ghosty gnome, because, you know, it's a haunted house. How could I not use the ghost gnome? And, yep, told you. We got a little fairy and a little reaper gnome. So I feel like, you know, it's just absolutely the Sim lives here, or the whole family. Just collect little bits and pieces themed around all the spooks and magics and things, and it's just nice, you know? It's just nice. Can you tell I switched in and out of live mode a lot while building this? You know, between the times when the lights decide does not work and between the snow and the decorations, like, no. It bothered me. Oh yeah, I had so much fun with Ivy because I was like, yes, I want this to be like a totally Ivy overgrown house kind of thing, because that's just, I really like when houses have like a lot of ivy on them. I know it's structurally like bad for them, but just as an aesthetic, I'm like, yes, I am here for that. please let me indulge in The Sims, where it will not affect the structure of my walls, and I can enjoy my aesthetic. But thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, feel free to check out any of my other content. Like I said, I have a whole bunch of Sims stuff, and I also do other variety stuff. Seriously, I like too many things. It's great. But I'm just really excited to have finished Resident Evil 6, which you will be seeing the continuing playthroughs eventually. But how are we feeling on the Resident Evil hype, huh? I hope you are keeping well in this wacky world, and I will see you next time. Bye!